Hello and welcome students. Today we are going to discuss ISSO Olympiad for class 10, that is International Social Studies Olympiad. So let's start.
Sectors of the Indian economy and development. Question number 1. What should be the development goals for landless rural laborers? Option A. More days of work and better wages. Option B. Local school is able to provide quality education for the children. Option C. There is no social discrimination and they too can become leaders in the village. And option D. All of these. Correct answer of this question will be option D. That is all of these. Next question. Which of the following are some important goals for people? Number 1, equal treatment. Number 2, freedom. Number 3, security. Number 4, respect of others. Option A, 1, 2 and 3 only. Option B, 2, 3 and 4 only. Option C, 1, 2 and 4 only. And option D, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So the correct answer of this question will be option D. That is 1, 2, 3 and 4. That means besides seeking more income one way or the other, people also seek things like equal treatment, freedom, security and respect of others. So all these are important goals for people. Next question number 3. Different persons have different notions of development. Which of the following explanation is the most important? Option A, all people are not same. Option B, different people have different needs. Option C, life situations of different persons are same. And option D, everyone wants to become rich. Correct answer option B. That is different people have different needs. As different people have different needs, they can have different notions of development. Now, next question. Select the incorrect sentence. Okay, there are 4 sentences here. Option A, for development, people look at a mix of goals. Option B, if women are engaged in paid works, their dignity in the household decreases. Option C, if there is respect for women, there would be more sharing of housework. And option D, a safe and secure environment may allow more women to take up a variety of jobs. The correct answer will be option B. That is, if women are engaged in paid works, their dignity in the household increases. So this is the correct answer. Now next question. For comparing development of countries, their dash is or are considered to be the most important attribute or attributes. Option A, average literacy level. Number B, number of buildings. Option C, per capita income. And option D, both A and C. So the correct answer of this question will be option D, that is both A and C. Okay, that is for comparing development of countries, average literacy level, per capita income and health status of its people are the most important attributes that are considered. So coming to next question, number 6. When the total income of the country is divided by its total population, it is called dash. Option A, average income. Option B, family income. Option C, gross income. And option D, both A and B. Correct answer will be average income. Average income is the total income of the country divided by its total population. Average income is also called per capita income. Okay, coming to next question. Which among the following organizations publishes the World Development Report? Option A. Option A, World Bank. Option B, United Nations. Option C, International Monetary Fund. And option D, World Health Organization. Yes, right answer will be option A, that is World Bank. Okay. Now coming to next question. Countries with per capita income of US dollar dash per annum and above in 2017 are called rich countries. Option A 8,000, option B 10,000, option C 12,056 and option D 4,200. Yes, the correct answer will be option C, that is 2056. That is according to World Bank report, countries with per capita income of 12,056 US per dollar per annum and above in 2017 are called rich countries. Okay, coming to next question. India comes in the category of dash income countries. Number 1, that is A, low middle, option B, low, option C, high, and option D, high middle. So what will be the correct answer of this question? Correct answer will be low middle. Okay, that is India comes in the category of low middle income countries because its per capita income in 2017 was just US dollar 1820 per annum. Next question. Monthly incomes of citizen of a country is 9,500, 10,000, 9,800, 10,500 and 9,000 respectively. Now find the average income of the country. Option A 9,000, option B 9,800, option C 10,500 and option D 9,760. Yes, the correct answer will be option D, that is 9,760. Because we know that average income of a country is equal to total income of the country by total population of the country. So 9,500 plus 10,000 plus 9,800 plus 10,500 plus 9,000 is equal to 48,800, and 48,800 divided by 5 is equal to 9,760. So option D is the correct answer. Now next question. Which among the following states has highest per capita income as per Economic Survey 2018 to 19? Option A Maharashtra, option B Haryana, option C Kerala and option D Bihar. Yes, the correct answer will be option B, that is Haryana. Haryana's per capita income according to Economic Survey 2018-19 was highest among Maharashtra, Kerala and Bihar. Okay. Coming to next question. Which among the following states has the highest literacy rate? Option A Haryana, option B Bihar, option C Maharashtra and option D Kerala. Yes, the correct answer will be Kerala. Kerala has the highest literacy rate among Maharashtra, Haryana and Bihar. Next question. Infant mortality rate or IMR indicates the number of children that die before the age of dash year as a proportion of dash live children born in that particular year. Option A 5, 1000, option B 2, 500, option C 1, 1000 and option D none of these. Correct answer will be Option C, that is 1 to 1000. Infant mortality rate indicates the number of children that die before the age of 1 year as a proportion of 1000 live children born in that particular year. Next question. Literacy rate measures the proportion of literate population in the dash and the above age group. Option A 21, option B 5, option C 18 and option D none of these. Right answer of this question will be option D. Yes. Literacy rate measures the proportion of literate population in the 7 and above age group. Okay. Next question. According to the Economic Survey 2018 to 19, half of the children aged 14 to 15 in dash are not attending school beyond class 8. Option A Bihar, option B Kerala, option C Maharashtra and option D Karnataka. Yes, the correct answer will be Bihar. Next question. In dash, 90% of the people living in rural areas use a ration shop, whereas in dash only 35% of the rural area do so. Option A Jharkhand, Tamil Nadu. Option B Tamil Nadu, West Bengal. Option C West Bengal, Tamil Nadu and option D Kerala, Jharkhand. Yes, right answer will be option B, Tamil Nadu, West Bengal. Okay. Next question. Over the past decade or so, dash and dash indicators have come to be widely used along with income as a measure of development. Option A happiness, health. Option B education, happiness. Option C health, education and option D sanitation and equality. Yes, the correct answer of this question will be option C, that is health and education. Okay, next question. What is the full form of UNDP? Option A, Union National Dwelling Project. Option B, United Nations Development Program. Option C, UNESCO, that Nationwide Defense Program. And option D, none of these. Yes, the correct answer will be option B, that is United Nations Development Program. Next question. Which of the following neighboring countries has better life expectancy at birth than India as per Human Development Report 2018? Option A Pakistan, option B Bangladesh, option C Myanmar and option D both A and C. Yes, correct answer will be option B, that is Bangladesh. Okay. Life expectancy at birth 2017 of India, Pakistan, Bangladesh and Myanmar are 68.8, 66.6, 72.8 and 66.7 respectively. Next question. Select the odd one out on the basis of the sectors of Indian economy. Option A agriculture, option B dairy, option C banking and option D forestry. Yes, the correct answer will be option C, that is banking is the tertiary sector while the rest are primary sectors of the economy. Next question. Achievers section, that is HOTS question. Okay, read the given passage and choose the correct option to fill in the blank. Recent evidence suggests that the dash is under serious threat of overuse in many parts of the country. About dash district have reported a water level decline of over 4 meters during the past dash years. Nearly dash of the country is overusing their groundwater resources. Now you have to fill Number A, groundwater. Okay, that is 1. And then 300, then 20, then 1/3. Then in B, option B, river water, then 300, then 40, then half. Option C, oil, then 150, 40, and 2/3. And option D, fresh water, 200, 35, and 2/3. So what will be the correct answer? Correct answer will be option A. Okay. Next question. Match the column and select the correct option. In column 1 it's given railways, column 2 privately owned, column 1 Reliance, column 2 public sector, then option C, that option number 3, that is fishing, and here in column 2 it's primary sector, then in column 1 it's manufacturing, and in column 2 it's secondary sector. And options are given here: A 2 1 3 4, B 1 2 3 4, C 3 4 1 2, and D 4 3 2 1. So the correct answer of this question will be yes, option A. Okay. Next question. Read the following sentences and choose which one are true and which one are false. Number 1, when we produce goods by exploiting natural resources, it is an activity of the primary sector. Then number 2, tertiary sector is also called the industrial sector. Number 3, tertiary sector helps in the development of primary and secondary sectors. And option 4, transport, communication, and factory are some example of tertiary sector. Yes, the correct answer will be option B. Yes. Next question. Read the following statement and select the correct option. Statement 1. The sum of production in the three sectors give what is called the gross domestic product. Statement 2. In India, task of measuring GDP is undertaken by a central government ministry. Now options. Both statement 1 and 2 are true and statement 2 is the correct explanation of statement 1. Number B. Both statement 1 and 2 are true but statement 2 is not the correct explanation of statement 1. And option C. Statement 2 is true but statement 1 is false. And D. Statement 1 is true but statement 2 is false. So the correct answer of this question will be option B. Okay. Next question. Read the following sentences and choose which one are true and which one are false. Number 1, the organized sector offer jobs that are most sought after. Then number 2, nearly 80% of rural households in India are in small and marginal farmer category. Option 3, in the rural areas, unorganized sector comprises mainly of workers in small scale industry. And number 4, majority of the workers from scheduled caste, scheduled tribes and backward communities find themselves in the unorganized sector. So you have to choose here. A, B, C, D has been given. Yes, the correct answer will be option A. So students, today we have discussed economics question answers, okay, that is from sectors of the Indian economy and development. So that's all for this video. In our next video we are going to discuss few more question answers. So thank you all for joining the class and goodbye to all of you students.